Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Nick here, your English fluency coach. And today I have a really interesting, useful lesson for you on 10 common grammar mistakes. These are common mistakes that many English learners make. So I have taken some mistakes from many of my students that I teach. So I teach English language, English fluency, grammar, pronunciation. I help students prepare for IELTS and prepare English for business situations. And so some of these corrections come from my lessons. So before we start, please remember to subscribe below to my video lessons to get more of these. And if you would like to get my free audiobook talking about travel. So this is an ebook with audio, and you can learn common phrasal verbs and expressions that many native speakers use on the topic of travel. It has some native Australian speakers arriving at an airport and having a conversation. So you can listen to that and learn how to use these expressions and phrasal verbs. There are some vocabulary exercises in it, and also a little story, a mini story, which you can use for your reading and listening practice. So just go to the link above, get your free audiobook and sign up, and you will get more free lessons from me. Let's go. 10 common grammar mistakes. So I will give the mistake and you think about the correction. What is the correction? Maybe you can say it or write it. Let's start. Number 1. I've seen 30 temples when I was in Thailand. I've seen 30 temples when I was in Thailand. Is this correct? I've seen. What should it be? The correct sentence is I saw, past tense. I saw 30 temples when I was in Thailand. So in this case, we're talking about a specific time when I was in Thailand, in the past. So we must use the past tense. We don't use present perfect tense here because we don't give a specific time with present perfect tense. You can say, I've been to Thailand, or I've seen 30 temples in my life, but not when. You have to say, I saw them in Thailand. So that can be a common confusion with past simple and present perfect. All right, so for example, if you want to use present perfect, you could say I've visited, I've visited more than 60 temples in my life. We have never tried Korean food. John has studied French in Paris. Do we know when exactly? No, we don't know when. Is it important? Not yet. We can just say John has studied French sometime in his life. It's in the past, yes, but we don't say the time, so we can just use present perfect. Number 2. I have 30 years. Or I have 30 years of age. So this is talking about your age. In English, we don't say I have for the age. This may be in Spanish and other European languages. You have the age. But we are. In English, we use the to be verb before your age. So we have to say I am 30 years old. Do you think so? No, not quite. But I am 30 years old. She is 26 years old. He is 15. So that's what we use to give our age, the to be verb. So for example, how old are you? We don't say how old have you or how many years have you. We say how old are you? Okay. Number 3. We were too excited about our trip to the Grand Canyon. Many people use to here. Is it correct? What should it be? Not to. This is a common mistake because to, T-O-O, is used for negative sentences in a negative meaning. It has a negative meaning. So, for example, oh, it's too hot. It's too cold. This is too hard. You know? She's too nosy, or she's too loud. So it means I don't like it. It's too much. I don't like this. But if you like it, if it has a positive meaning, you have to say, we were very excited, or we were really excited about our trip to the Grand Canyon. There are other words you can use as well, quantifiers such as we were extremely excited, we were totally excited, or we were completely excited. But the most common are very and really. Number 4, I was exciting about my trip to Europe. I was exciting about my trip to Europe. Not correct. What should it be? Yes, I was excited about my trip to Europe. Many people confuse the ing and ed adjectives. Exciting, excited. So, for the ing adjectives, we use this to describe something else. It was exciting. My trip to Europe was exciting. But I was excited. So the ed ones describe our feeling or how we feel about something. I was excited. I was bored. It was boring. I was worried. It was worrying. I was so embarrassed when I fell over in front of that guy. She was so frustrated with her English progress. I'm not really interested in sport. And ing, that movie was so boring. That writer's books are very interesting. I find it so embarrassing when I forget someone's name. Number 5, I have a problem to understand Australian people. What is wrong here? Yes, it should be, I have a problem understanding Australian people. So we have the infinitive or the gerund, and we have to learn the correct combinations. There isn't really a rule. You have to learn these combinations. So the rule for this one is have a problem plus verb ing. Or you can have a problem with the noun. So, for example, I have a problem getting to sleep at night. Or I have a problem with sleep. So the noun, yeah? Many people have a problem getting to work on time. Number 6, I went yesterday to the beach. Can you correct this one? We need to move one word into a different position. I went to the beach yesterday. Right, so in many languages you put the time earlier. So you say the subject, verb, and the time, but we put the time at the end. Mostly it goes at the end of the sentence. I went to the beach yesterday. I went to the shops last night. I went to New York last year. So these are time references such as last night, last week, today, at the moment, next year. We put them usually at the end. I saw James last week. What are you doing today? I'm not working at the moment. Number 7. I saw a movie yesterday night. Can you correct it? That's right. I saw a movie last night. We never say yesterday night. So it can be a bit confusing. We say yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, but last night. That's the exception, last night. Number 8. Yesterday I went for swimming at the beach. There's one mistake in here. Can you find it? Yesterday I went for a swim at the beach. So we don't put for plus verb ing. We put for with the noun. Yesterday I went for a swim. Or you can say, yesterday I went swimming. So you can put go, the verb go, plus verb ing. Go swimming, past tense. Went swimming is correct. Yesterday I went swimming at the beach. Or yesterday I went for a swim. We went for a walk. We went for coffee. Or we went walking. We went jogging, and so on. Number 9. I went to Japan 2 years and a half ago. This one's a little difficult, isn't it? Many people make this mistake. It should be, I went to Japan 2.5 years ago. Not 2 years and a half. 2.5 years ago. So it's the same for everything else. A week and a half. An hour and a half. We met 3.5 years ago. I lived in New York for 7.5 years. I finished my work an hour and a half ago. And the last one, he asked me, what do I want to do on the weekend? He asked me, what do I want to do? So this is called reported speech or a reported question. So we have to say, he asked me what I wanted to do on the weekend. What I wanted to do. In reported speech, we take out the auxiliary verb do. We don't use it, and we change the main verb one tense into the past. So, for example, what do you eat for breakfast? Is the direct question. He asked me what I ate for breakfast. Not what do I eat or what do I eat for breakfast. Another one. How long does it take to get to Sydney? Direct question. An indirect or reported question. She asked me how long it took to get to Sydney. I hope this helps you. I hope you can get some benefits from this. Repeat, watch the video again, repeat the corrections, maybe take some notes. And if you want to get a PDF of this lesson, you can read it if you look below to the link, and you can sign up and get the PDF for free. 10 common grammar mistakes from Real English Speaker. All right, see you in the next lesson. Bye.